Hey. Conscious Oracle here, Archbishop Veronica Israel. Let me put this little thought in your mind. A lot of people think so much has changed over the years, from history, from chattel enslavement, from the time of the emancipation, the time of Jim Crow, from the time of segregation. A lot of people think a lot have changed, but I want to tell you, as much as things have changed, things have remained the same. Don't get fooled into believing illusions, because the Spirit is showing truth. The Divine Mother, the matriarch, is showing us truth, cutting through the illusions. But don't buy into the false narrative that so much has changed. Because if we don't know history, if we don't know the records of our past, we are bound to repeat it. You know, a lot of people, I was sitting here thinking, and the Spirit brought to me the quote in the Bible that said, "Love thine enemies." And a lot of people have been taught that, and that's something that our ancestors were taught during chattel enslavement, taught during, the colonial era by the Empire Church, to love thine enemies. But let me tell you a metaphysical understanding of that. Your enemy is your own negative thoughts, your own stinking thinking. Now, the Empire Church have taught you that your enemy is somebody who don't like you, honey. Some outside adversary. But honey, you need to get that straight. Because how are you going to love somebody who want to see your demise? Who want to see you annihilated? How can you teach people to love somebody who don't see you as a human? You're subhuman. These are the things that we need to decolonize, deconstruct, rethink. Because if we don't, we're going to find ourselves being an enemy to your own people, being an enemy to those of your own community. Everybody who say they for freedom and justice is not. Everybody that say they believe that everybody's created equal do not. We're seeing a repeat of the past, blatantly, openly. And if you don't stop on your knees, call yourself praying to Jesus to help you, and go back to your ancestral roots, go back to your ancestral wisdom, indigenous practices to protect yourself and your family and your community. Use all the spiritual tools and your intellect that's at your disposal for your own betterment and the betterment of your people. You're going to find yourself singing the song. I believe was it Nita Simone? Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But strange fruit. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Let's be careful. Let's be mindful. Stop buying in to the lie that white evangelicals are pushing. Stop giving in to this fairy tale. It's going to take us all, no matter what your race, creed, or color, it's going to take us all standing up for truth, willing to stand for justice, ma'at, justice, truth, balance. Because what you're seeing in the world now, I know somebody believe in a rapture, honey, but ain't no rapture happening. unless you caught up in the rapture of love. Ain't nobody coming to whisk you away. But I tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be a change in the world. And a lot of times, before things get better, they get worse. So leaning into your ancestral practices and your ancestral wisdom, learning how to stick together, learning how to be a community again, learning how to pray with each other, learning how to be there for one another, learning how to support each other, learning that if I eat, you eat, if you eat, I eat, we all eat. These are the principles, the foundational principles of the family and community is what it's going to take for survival. And that is what hoodoo is all about. It's ancestral practices, wisdom for survival. And beloved, you better get back to the medicine your grandmother and grandfather knew that worked. Because some of the things we trying, it don't work. It ain't never worked. Praying to the same God that the slave master prayed to did not get us out of slavery, did not deliver us from all of the atrocities. So don't think that doing it now going to save you. It is within your power and your will to do what you need to do to bring about freedom, to bring about liberation to your family. And let me say this, don't be like some of the people that happened, we saw earlier part of this year, last year, how people thought they didn't think it could be until it happened to them. They was all for the wrongdoing until it affected them. And what's coming down the pipeline, beloved, is not just going to affect melanated people. It's going to affect everybody. It's affecting everybody. So don't be fooled. If you attending these white evangelical churches, honey, and you melanated or you a marginalized group, honey, you need to run, and you need to run fast and get out. Run, Forrest, run. So that you can reclaim your mind, reclaim your intelligence, reclaim your critical thinking skills. This is important. All right, the Conscious Oracle here. I know this video is a little long, but this is an important message to the world. Love you lots. The Conscious Oracle here, Archbishop Veronica Israel. Join me tonight, Wednesday, on TikTok live at the Conscious Oracle for our metaphysical Bible study, the Sankofa Spiritual Church of Christ. We are meeting tonight for the metaphysical Bible study where we are unlocking the Bible, not as a tool of oppression, but a tool of liberation, helping you to deconstruct the Bible and sacred texts and to be able to use it as a tool to liberate your mind, your consciousness, that you can raise your vibration, your frequency, raise your collective consciousness. We are awakening the minds of the world. We are awakening the minds of the world, one mind at a time. I look forward to seeing you there. Mwah. Peace be with thee.